Hi, I'm Aylin Leslie. I'm the creator and founder of Dollylocks and the Dollylocks Professional Organic Dreadlock product line. Today we're going to show you how to do 5 quick and easy dreadlock hairstyles using the Dollylocks Professional Organic Pomade and Conditioning Oil. We're going to use these as protecting and as our finishing products. As always, our products are 100% vegan vegetarian. They're not tested on animals. They contain no sodium lauryl sulfates or GMOs and no artificial ingredients ever. Now let's get started. Oh, hi there. Before we begin our styles, we're gonna apply a little product. First, we're gonna start with our non-greasy pliable pomade made with the finest organic ingredients. This is gonna help tame flyaways and nourish the dreadlocks. It's also gonna give our dreadlocks a little style and hold. We're also gonna use some of the conditioning oil. This is great for the hair and the skin. They both will actually help to rejuvenate, repair, and restore elasticity while preventing eczema, psoriasis, and dandruff. Let's get started. Using your finger, remove a little bit of the pomade from the jar. Put it in the palm of your hand and rub your hands together until the product has completely disappeared. Apply the pomade to each and every dreadlock, specifically to the dreadlocks that have the loose flyaway hair. This is going to help to smooth the dreadlock and give your finished style a polished look. Dispense a small amount of oil into the palm of your hand and rub your hands together. Apply the oil to the dreadlocks individually or to the entire head.
That's not really good.
So the first 2 hairstyles I'm going to show you are just different versions of ponytails. I know it sounds really simple, but I get questions all the time about just an easy way to put your hair up without just it being a typical ponytail. So the first one, it is a basic ponytail. We're just gonna take all of the hair straight up. And with a ponytail, you can put it as high as you want, as low as you want. Obviously, you know, it's just gonna be a different style each time. And we're just gonna wrap a hair tie around the dreadlocks. And this is the part that people always ask me about. I know it seems really simple, but I'm gonna show you anyways. I just take 2 dreadlocks from underneath. And it doesn't matter which 2, just grab 2 dreadlocks underneath, and you're gonna kind of cross them under each other, pull them up and around and back down, and you're gonna tie them into a knot. And what that does is it conceals the hair tie and just kind of looks like you have a little fancy ponytail. The next one I'm going to show you it's another ponytail hairstyle. You might need a little bit larger hair tie for it, but what we're going to do is we have our hair up in a ponytail and we're going to pull the hair through, but not all the way. So pull most of your dreadlocks through, and then you're going to kind of stop when they almost pull through the ponytail. And it's okay if some of them pull through because we're gonna pull some out anyways. And then you're just gonna take 2 dreadlocks, it doesn't matter which 2, once again, and this is gonna kind of anchor what we're gonna do. And same thing, we're gonna cross them over and under, but this time we're going from up above, coming underneath, and then back up to the top because we wanna kind of have these little sprigs of dreadlocks sticking out everywhere. And then we're just gonna take some of the dreadlocks and just pull them all the way through. We're gonna start loosening this up, and you can pull as many dreadlocks through as you want, just depending upon what kind of look you're looking for. You can throw them like over to the left, to the right, but it's kind of just a quick little elaborate ponytail updo. And I love to do this one if I'm running late on time. So that's our first 2 hairstyles that I'm gonna show you. The next hairstyle I'm going to show you is a basic French braid. So what we're going to do, we're just going to start out taking 3 dreadlocks on the top. It doesn't matter which 3. Like I said, this isn't meant to be a polished look. It's just meant to be something quick and fun. And you're going to do a simple braid. You might have to practice this one if you've never done a French braid before, but it's really easy, and I hope this tutorial helps to break it down for you. So take the 3 dreadlocks, and I always cross the right under. That way I know what I'm doing. I can keep myself kind of in line and like understand where I'm going next. So the right's gonna go under the middle, the left is gonna go under the middle. Did that make sense? So on the right, under the middle one, so the left is gonna go under the middle one, which was essentially the one on the right. And then once you have these 3, just kind of keep them separated with one hand if you can. Grab a couple dreads and always add to the outside. And like I said, this might take a few times for you to watch the video again and understand it, but once you get it, you're like, ta-da! So we're gonna take the right side under the middle, the left side under the middle. So we're basically just taking the hair that we've added the hair to. You're always gonna add to the outside. I'm gonna add 2 dreadlocks to this outside. Keep that in the middle. Add 2 dreadlocks to the outside. And then I'm gonna go right side under, left side under. And I'm gonna do that same thing again. I'm gonna take a couple dreadlocks, add it to the outside, take a couple dreadlocks on the left, add it to the outside. This time I'll add 3. Right side under, left side under. Same thing, add a couple dreadlocks to the outside. And you don't have to do this, 2 dreadlocks at a time. You could do 1 dreadlock at a time. You could do 5 dreadlocks at a time. It doesn't matter. This is just meant to be kind of fun and just a quick little hairdo. Add some dreadlocks to the outside, to the right, add some to the left. And we're kind of getting to the point where we're almost down to the end. So we're gonna cross those under one more time. And at this point, I'm just gonna grab all the hair together and just kind of do like a little like twist, twist, twist. And I'm gonna grab my hair tie and I'm gonna secure it. And you can do the same thing we did for the ponytails. You can take a couple dreads, and I do this all the time. Find some that are a little bit longer. There we go. And we're gonna cross them over and under and over again. And this just conceals our ponytail holder. And that is our quick and easy French braid. For our 4th quick and easy hairstyle, it's gonna be a similar version of the braid that we just did. You can also do twists for this. It's just a way to get an illusion of having like no hair on one side and just kind of wrapping it around. So I'm gonna go ahead and section my dreadlocks over to the left. Probably need to apply a little more pomade here on my frizzies, but you'll get the idea. I'm gonna take the 3 dreadlocks over on my side. I always start out with 3, but then after you do the little braid with the 3, you can do whatever you want really. And it's just kind of the outside under like we did before. And I'll just start my braid and then I'll start adding some hair to it. And again, you just add hair to the outside and cross it under. Same thing. Add a little hair to the outside and cross it under. Add some hair to the outside and cross it under. And like I said before, these are just meant to be kind of just quick and easy hairstyles. They're not meant to be perfect. So just have fun with it. And I'm gonna take a little hair and separate it. One of my braids is getting kind of thick. And we're just gonna braid it just a couple more times. And then I'm gonna take that whole braid and I'm gonna sweep it under. And just grab some dreads from the underside, the left side. I'm gonna swing around so you can see me. And I'm gonna kind of wrap them around. And I'm gonna take a few dreads from my braid and sort of secure them. And it's just a very messy braid, just something to hold it together. And what that's gonna do is just, as you're walking around with your hairstyle and you move your head, it's just gonna help to keep them secure. And you can put a little band around here and tie dreadlocks around it. Really whatever you wanna do. I'm just gonna take a couple dreadlocks. And you just take two on your side, wrap them around, and I'm gonna tie them. And if the dreadlocks are kind of sticking out after you tie them, just take that dreadlock and tuck it under and it'll stay really well. And then you have the braid wrap around. And for our fifth and final hairstyle, we're gonna take all the dreadlocks up on the top, which I think I've got about 7 up here. And we're just gonna twist them really tight, just all the way down. And kind of let it fall back behind. And twist, 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 twist. And we're just gonna let it hang there. The great thing about dreadlocks is that they stay pretty well. So we're gonna take 2 dreadlocks on each side, and I'm gonna pull it to the back, and I'm gonna tie a simple knot, like so. And it doesn't have to be real tight, just kind of snug. Then we're gonna take 2 more dreadlocks, and same thing, we're gonna tie a simple knot. And they're gonna kind of stack on top of each other as we work our way down. Take 2 more dreadlocks. Somewhere, there we go. And tie a simple knot. We're gonna do this all the way down. Tying another knot. And like I said before, these are meant to be just kind of fun and not perfect. So have fun with it. Do 1 dreadlock if you want. You don't have to do 2. We're just gonna stack these as we go down. And it kind of gives like a neat little like mohawk-ish style. Fun times. And I'm gonna do 1 more. And then once we get down to the bottom, I'm gonna just kind of tuck them in, almost like a little fishtail. And I'm just gonna wrap a hair tie around to secure it. And the same thing as before, whenever I put a hair tie in, I always like to conceal it. So I'm gonna take 2 dreadlocks, cross them over the hair tie, and pull them back under, and tie a knot. 1 more time. Now you don't wanna pull on your dreadlocks super tight because you don't wanna cause any damage. But tight enough to where it's snug. And then I'm just gonna kind of tuck those tails up a little bit if they're sticking out, which that one was. So I just kind of tucked it up underneath my dreadlock. And that is simple, quick and easy hairstyle number 5. So this concludes our 5 quick and easy dreadlock hairstyles. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date with future tutorials and product updates. I'm Aylin Leslie for Dollylocks. Thanks for watching.